I think we're live.
Hello,
Are we live?
and welcome back to the Grays of Westminster YouTube channel.
Hello.
Happy Friday.
Can you guys hear us okay? Let us know in the comments. That should always be our first question. I have 8 comments, more than that coming through. Greetings, all windy and dry here in SE.
Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul. Thank you for the comment. Remember to hit the like. Love that.
Thank you for that. We always forget to say that.
We always forget to say that, yeah.
Please, guys, give us a like. I think you can click on the comments.
Oh, yeah.
With the name.
Is that how we...
Like that. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Commercial talk and commercial work.
Thanks, Chloe and Dan.
See what it's going to be.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Greetings from a sunny but chilly Chelmsford.
Where is Chelmsford? I actually don't know. The UK, but I don't know where.
I think it's further up. But I could be completely wrong. I don't know. Let us know.
Anyway, we're quite low down in London, so you're pretty safe going, I think it's fine.
If it's up, yeah, that's always my answer, you know what I mean? Do let us know what Chelmsford is, please. Well, greetings. Dave Walker. Good morning from sunny Dover, Massachusetts. That's hard to pronounce. And put that on the screen. Robert M332.
England. From right down under, look at that. From the South Island. I love the South Island. That's the only one that I've been to, though.
Oh, yeah, you've been to New Zealand. That's right.
Yeah, Nelson,
that's incredible.
Nelson, is it Queenstown? Christchurch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you get to see any of the Lord of the Rings stuff?
No,
man.
There was I think that's more like Auckland, I think.
Okay.
All the Hobbit stuff is in Auckland and the North Island. So yeah, didn't get to see any of that.
So you just went to Mordor instead. And all right, Colin Brammer. Good morning, all from
That's what I was reading.
Oh, my bad. Next comment. Hello, all.
Durham. I think that's the UK as well, right?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, and Manchester. Yeah, it's raining in Manchester. My cousin sent me a video this morning, and she lives in Manchester, and it's pouring.
At least it's not raining here in London. We're always talking about weather here in UK, aren't we?
Yeah, those people say that.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why everyone starts off their comments straight away.
I think so.
Reporting. Because everyone in the UK just loves talking about the weather. What was that?
That's Nick Harrison. Good afternoon from a soggy Manchester. Yeah, that's the one we read. Colin, remember? Do you want to read this one?
Yeah, what parts? Yeah. So I landed in Christchurch. My family live in Nelson, and then we drove all the way down to Queenstown. I think it's Queenstown, and we had to do it all in one day, like the whole road trip. But we stopped off at a few places, Lake Wanaka, and we did Roy's Peak, and I'm trying to remember the names of the other places that I went to, but I think that was all I can remember. But yeah, it was pretty fun.
Did you have a camera with you back then, or?
Yeah, I did. I think I had my FX30 at the time.
Oh, cool.
So I did some videoing. I didn't really take many photos because it wasn't very good at taking photos.
Fair.
But yeah, if I could go back, I wish I could have taken a film camera with me. But yeah, all I had was my
trusted
video camera.
Yeah. We have a. Let's see. Good morning, Chloe and Dan. Simon from Toronto, Canada. Have a wonderful photography talk. Thank you very much. Yeah, really excited about today's topic as well. Loud and clear. Thank you.
Great.
Audio and video is great.
We've nailed it now.
We've nailed it. Hey, all Melbourne Down Under. Hello, Terry.
Hey, Terry.
Sun Division, okay. All right.
Wow, loads of comments.
Can keep going over there. Hi from Stockholm, Sweden. Hello there. We need to start learning the different languages. We can say hello, like Swedish, and I can speak Portuguese and English.
I don't speak any. But hello is probably the easiest to learn in every language, isn't it? You can just learn.
Yeah.
Hello.
Or
bonjour.
Hola. Or as the Australian would say, good day, mate.
Good day, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, she does a pretty good Aussie accent. I'm not going to put you on the spot, but...
No. Only because you listen to Rafi all the time.
That's right.
So yeah, Norway.
All right.
Well, hello everyone and welcome to the live stream. Today we're going to be talking about wedding photography.
That's right.
What are you laughing at?
Sorry, I just read a comment. Convex look different.
We get that comment all the time.
Yes.
It's so funny.
I just
There's always a comment on all the videos saying, "Whoa, Colin and Becky look different."
Yeah, you know, I just shaved my beard and Becky dyed her hair.
That's the one. That's the one.
Good to see you in the comments though.
Yeah.
Sorry, I cut you off there.
No, it's okay. I was going to say today we're going to be discussing wedding photography and all the things involving that. Let us know if any of you shoot weddings. I know quite a lot of our customers do shoot weddings.
Yeah.
Let us know. We want to start off with a question. Dan had a question last week at the start of the sports photography.
That's right. Yeah.
And I thought it'd be really cool to just do like a little trivia question. And I heard this one at a pub quiz a while ago. And when we were creating this live stream, I just thought that this would be a good one to bring up. It's not really photography related, I guess, but wedding photography related. You've got it up on screen. Oh, no, you haven't. I have to press this.
So we press that one.
No.
Oh, we're still getting the hang of this bit. Still?
Yeah, and then that.
So you can see us in the corner.
Yeah.
We're back.
Great. So the question is, what was the most popular wedding venue of the 2010s?
I feel like I was very close in my answer yesterday.
Right, yeah. Steve got it wrong.
Steve got it wrong.
I will say, in the pub quiz, it gave us 4 options to choose from.
I'm going to make it easy.
I can't remember if I got it wrong or right. I don't think I got it right. I'm not very good at pub quizzes, but
yeah,
I'm not going to give the 4 options.
Okay, yeah, I think it would be obvious if we gave them choices.
Because as soon as you hear it, you'll be like, oh,
yeah.
I've never seen a lot of that.
Still do.
You still do.
I still do, a hell of a lot.
I don't think it's the most popular anymore, I would say. I don't know. I've shot one in this venue before, so it's definitely still popular. But yeah, it dominated the 2010s.
I can see it in my head, like, so clearly. We'll get to that, but don't type your answers just yet. We'll circle back to that, or do you want to?
I mean, people can go ahead. I don't know. What do you reckon? Yeah, we won't.
You're the boss.
Save until the end, so then we can read them all out and we can see. Okie dokie. Yeah. So I thought we'd start off and do like a brief history of wedding photography, like where did it start and like the progression of it through the years. We were having a talk about this yesterday, weren't we? About like digital photography, film photography.
That's right.
We'll get onto that. But yeah, so the practice of wedding photography has evolved ever since the invention of the camera. It was probably like one of the first things that was photographed like routinely. Yeah. Once the camera was invented in 1839. Do you know who invented the camera? Did you read this?
Oh, man.
Does anyone know who invented the camera? I don't know if we can have time to wait for a response to this. I actually didn't. I probably learned it at some point in school, but...
I'll be honest, I've read the prep sheet earlier and I was like, oh, I actually never heard that name before. I never stopped to think about who invented the camera. But if you guys do know, leave a comment below.
Yes.
I think this type of question Gray would know straight away.
And he'll be annoyed that if we didn't know it. So I'm going to pretend I didn't know.
I hope he's not watching.
It was by a French scientist named Louis Daguerre. Daguerre?
Yeah.
French name, Daguerre, I think.
19... Oh, you think the date as well.
1839. Did I write that wrong?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
1839. What did you say? Sorry, the date?
Yeah, if you guys can guess the date as well, but we'll give it away. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, so wedding photography is something that's been photographed ever since 1839. But at the time, the cameras were so bulky and it was often done in studios. There was never a wedding photographer at the actual wedding. And often couples would like pose either in their best clothes or their wedding clothes before or after the wedding day in the studio. And that wasn't everyone. It was expensive as well. So
can you imagine? God.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't the most common thing. And then through the 1850s, the studio photography dominated. That was what all wedding photography was like.
Yeah.
And obviously, if you look back, I think we've got some photos here. How do I? Here we go.
There we are.
Oh, how?
So you've all seen. Yeah.
Is it that?
Still, and then corner.
Great. So this was like one of the first cameras. I actually don't know what this camera is called. I definitely read it yesterday, and now I can't remember. But yeah,
some sort of large format.
Yeah, large format. They would have to have that whole cloak thing over the top.
Yeah.
All of that jazz. And the couples, when you look at these photos, they're always so like serious. Not just wedding photos, like all photos.
All photos, yeah.
There's no smile, they're like this. But that's obviously because...
There's no selfies, you know.
Yeah, no selfies.
No duck faces.
Literally. But it's because of the long exposures and you couldn't hold a smile for that long. You probably have to stand there for about 3 minutes. So to stand there and smile 3 minutes straight was always
I get tiring. Yeah.
So, and I think if you move too much, then it would end up looking a bit weird. So you just have to stand still like this. And that is why all of the photos from that era look super scary and serious. That's why all the children are like this.
Never knew that, but that makes so much sense.
Yeah, because the exposures would take sometimes like 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah.
That's
so it's not that they're miserable they're getting married. It's just that they're not allowed to.
That is what it looks like, but they just weren't allowed to. Well, they couldn't smile.
Okay.
So I think the photos were just to have like a record and like a document of the marriage, I guess, in like photo form.
It's before you had those paintings, and that would be even longer.
Oh my God, that would be even longer. Do you reckon with the paintings? They were still like serious, and those weren't they?
I think with paintings,
save the mouth until the very end. Just give us a smile at the very end.
I guess you could do a little sketch and have them back a few times to get more of the details. I'm not a painter, so I don't really know the full details of it, but I've seen like paintings of people smiling and stuff.
Maybe they were miserable all along, and this is just what people have come up with. But yeah, that's kind of like the history of the start of wedding photography. And then it's the first portable camera. I might be wrong. I think the first actual portable camera was the Leica 35mm rangefinder. I know like the Kodak one I think was even before that, but I don't know what that looks like.
Is it the Brownie?
Maybe. I don't know. I think it was like less portable, but the Leica 35mm rangefinder was the first one that like revolutionized wedding photography, and it meant that you could actually have a photographer at your actual wedding.
Wow. Game changer. So then in the 1860s, people started hiring photographers to come to the actual wedding. Like lovely black and white photos from the day, and then what do we go on to? Oh yeah, so that's kind of like where wedding photography started. But obviously since then, there's been a lot of different styles over the years. Since wedding photography became more accessible and the cameras are more portable, the different styles creeped in, I think. Thanks. We're back.
We're back.
Yeah.
I think the original...
style of studio.
In the studios, they would have like extravagant backgrounds and things like that to make the photos their own. But yeah, since photography has become like portable, then
it can be at the venue. I guess kids, you don't really see people doing that in studio anymore, do you? But maybe we should bring it back where we just sit still.
You know, again, that is an up-to-date style. People actually go for that, don't they? Have you seen like?
You're kidding.
Yeah, they do like
what?
Like it's like a cool style. Like I guess they'd have other photos too, but they'll do like pose photos rather than having like the intimate romantic shots.
I guess it is a style. Yeah.
And they'll do like even just like different styles of them, like sat outside maybe both with a cigarette, like staring. It's like a whole different style in itself.
We should bring back the 8x10s though, and the 3-minute long exposures.
Yeah, that would be funny. Have you not seen the trend recently of social media of people going and actually getting large format photos done like that?
I have, but not for weddings.
No, not for weddings. Just funny photos. A couple do it. Maybe like engagement photos and things.
There's places we can go where we can dress up as well and be like old style, like cowboys, and it's quite interesting.
Yeah. What have we got going on here? I think I saw someone comment about it. Not Foxtel, I don't think. It was a French guy. The name escapes. Yeah, same. The name just escaped my brain too.
Yes, him. Yes, him.
Yeah, that guy.
That dude.
What have we got here? The first modern photograph was taken by that name in 1877.
You piece.
Wow.
Gosh.
Okay. I need to have another look into that then. I think probably the first photograph was taken then, but the first camera was invented in 39. I think that's what it is. What have we got here?
Recently had an 11 by 17 type shot of my daughter and myself. Amazing. The camera's over 100 years old.
That is
And
so
the quality
cool.
detail and shallow depth of field is, the thing is these cameras, like the larger you get with the formats, the depth of field and the way you have to focus, sometimes you literally have to like measure things. And I remember Richard Avedon, I think he used 8 by 10s in his Wild West series, American series. And everything is pretty slow, but the results that you get, it's incredible.
And you can like zoom in for like years, can't you? It's like the quality is insane, isn't it? Right?
Yeah. It's incredible stuff. Wow. It's pretty cool. Hello from Connecticut. The first camera was apparently made by Joseph. Yeah, okay. Hi, just a bit late. But yes, I think you had something to say about color as well being introduced, and then that's when flowers started being introduced. Is that?
Yeah.
Did I read that right?
So after that, the next big change in wedding photography was when color photography was introduced, and it meant that you could photograph all things on the wedding day, like all the colorful different flowers, and then just the different like designs that people would have, the table layouts, and I think the change in photography also had a knock-on effect in the types of weddings that people were having as well. Mm-hmm. So, all like table spreads and foods and things, it could all be photographed. So people would have alter their wedding based on what the photos were going to look like. And,
of course.
And then photographers started like producing entire galleries for people's days.
Wow.
Obviously, again, these are all film, still on film.
Yeah.
So again, the galleries were never as big as what they are today. I think sometimes I've shot a wedding and I've shot like maybe 3,000. I never give them all 3,000, but my galleries I give people are like 500 photos.
That's a lot, actually. I can't imagine trawling through
honestly
that many photos.
I know. So yeah, that's the thing as well. We'll come on to that. But yeah, the colours were captured, and then this
created the whole industry. I think that created the whole industry, right?
The digital age?
No, the photography, really.
Photography.
Yeah, because maybe weddings weren't such, obviously people were getting married, but...
Of course. Yeah, literally. It's created an entire... People have their lifelong careers in wedding photography, all from this. So,
that's incredible.
Yeah, it really is incredible. But yeah, onto the digital age. This is what we were speaking about yesterday, yeah, because I was saying, people really want film photography back at weddings now. Yeah. It's getting really popular again. I think it's always been. I guess it never really went away that much. But we actually have a regular viewer that he got interviewed by Con. I don't know if you've seen that episode, the drunk wedding photographer. No. It's this guy from America. Go check out his Instagram. Drunk wedding photographer, I think. And yeah, he shoots everything in film. Wow. I think his main camera. I think he said he had an F6, but what was his main? It's a Nikon. I just can't remember which one. But yeah, he shoots film only, and he's seeing a lot of demand as well, which is incredible to think about. Yeah, it's definitely become much more of a thing. Like people want either a hybrid shooter or sometimes a wedding on film. Obviously, it comes at a lot of a higher price though. For sure. But yeah, I was saying as I was writing this yesterday, I was saying, film photography is back. Yeah. But wedding photography has been a thing since 1839. Yeah, we're nearly short of 200 years. That's crazy. On from that, and the digital age of photography was only the late 1990s, early 2000s. Yeah. So we say film photography's back, but it wasn't gone for that long. Yeah, it really hasn't. It's only been gone for. I mean, 2000 was 25 years. 2000 was only 5 years ago, right, guys? Yeah. What year is it? 26 years is not that long, I suppose. No, not long at all. So to see it back so soon after all, it's crazy that you could all of this technology. Yeah. And then still we were no. Nah, we want film. Yeah. But I think digital photography has definitely been a game changer for weddings for sure because photographers were no longer limited to 36 exposure rolls. Mm-hmm. And you could basically capture the whole day. You could before you'd have like the rigid planned out days and all the guests would be waiting for photos, and now like this is when the style started to creep in. People liked candid photography, documentary style, all things like that.
What's your favorite genre of
My favorite genre?
wedding photography?
I like documentary, but I'm the typical person of I'm not that confident using flash, so I just say I'm a documentary style because I don't know how to use flash. That's, the photographers
Natural light photography.
The photographers that know how to use flash always say that the people that use natural light in the documentaries and style, it's just because they don't know how to use flash, and it's true. It's true.
I'm the same camp, I think. Yeah.
You can use flash though, right?
Just put on TTL and you're good to go.
I need to take my flash with me, obviously, because there's some situations we need it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't 100% feel confident to do like an entire shoot of flash. I'm still like learning it all, like where to bounce light from and all the settings and distances and.
But when you say flash as well, do you mean speed lights or actual strobes and?
Speed light.
Speed lights,
yeah. On my camera. I mean, I take a softbox as well.
Uh-huh.
There's like I've written it down to go onto in a little while, but we do like. Sometimes I do things called like a photo rush. It was like a kind of a trend like a couple of years ago, and it's basically where you set up a little area and you have all the guests line up.
All right, yeah.
And the couple sits down, and everyone
that's
you
pretty
really
smart.
quickly can run over and like put a funny face behind them.
Yeah.
It's like really quick, like it's just like a photo rush, and
It's pretty cool.
yeah, and you can just take like so many funny photos, and like the guests usually love it, and I usually set that up with like 2 flashes in soft boxes. So that I'm fine with.
Mm-hmm.
But like
on the
flash,
go.
on the go, just knowing what to do, how to quickly set it up. Like I do panic a little bit sometimes, but
Hey.
yeah.
I guess it takes a bit of practice. I saw your pictures that you took skiing and you used the flash and you're worried that they were not going to come out great and they were fine. I think a wedding is higher pressure, obviously, because, it's somebody's...
Yeah.
For some people, it's the most important day of their lives. It's not something you can just redo.
Exactly.
But
I do get more stressed doing that on the day. But yeah, I at the moment, I'm like documentary style.
I like documentary style. What we're seeing a lot as well lately is... I don't know if you've seen any editorial style weddings.
Yeah. That would be more up your street, right?
I think so. Yeah. So it's like kind of fashion editorial. So it's heavily produced and a bit of documentary creeps into it as well. I think it's part of that style, but I think that's kind of due to celebrities. Hiring famous fashion photographers to shoot weddings and things like that. So that's definitely another style. That's creeping up, I think.
Yeah, I really like that style. But that's the best thing about since digital has come about. Like, it's created all these different types and styles of photography. Whereas, like when digital cameras were first introduced and wedding photographers started using digital cameras, all the photos were like super, super sharp. All of them were like flash. They were really, really polished, and everything was kind of like set up. And the photos were great. Like the quality is brilliant. But since then, I think things have kind of moved on a bit, especially with the rise of social media. That was like probably the biggest turning point for the different styles. That's probably what like people had Pinterest boards of their whole wedding, like Instagram pages dedicated to like different wedding styles and things like that. And then I wrote down this bit because I really, really liked it. Like the increase of technology in cameras, so like having better low light capabilities, no flash, silent shutter in the mirrorless cameras, it's completely allowed photographers to almost not be a part of the day, like be completely like in the background, non-invasive, and like couples have kind of opted for being present rather than posing, and it's almost become like a thing in itself where like the photos have to look candid or you're not being present on your day. I think it's like brought this whole other style around. And I always say that when I do photos and videos at weddings, like I'm a non-invasive photographer, non-invasive videographer, so I'm always like in the background. But I guess like back in the day, you used to have to like be right up there. Yeah,
right in their faces. And I think not everyone is, comfortable in front of a camera. So
exactly.
if you're using longer lenses in a silent shutter and people are not noticing you, you're more likely to get actual candid moments, which is quite nice.
Exactly.
So
the documentary style especially is and all of the cameras that are better in low light.
Yeah,
that's been amazing for me because it means no flash.
Don't need to use the flash.
But yeah, and then as well with this era of the different photography styles, this is what brought on all the different venues. And I think you could legally get married out of a church by this point as well. So, and maybe like 2017. Then that's obviously brought about loads of different venues and things like that. But we can't say the venues because that's the question for the end. What have we got going on in the comments?
We've got some funny comments.
Yeah, go ahead.
This one is a question. Hello, guys. When are you going to publish the review of the DX35mm f1.7? Chloe, I think you have an answer for us.
Yes. So that'll be out on Sunday. So keep an eye out. We really wanted. We should have. It would have been nice to have done a comparison video with the Viltrox 35mm 1.7.
Yeah.
But Becky and Con have got a video on the channel of that, and we do speak about it briefly in the video. So definitely check out both of those videos. But yeah, Sunday. So keep an eye out.
Tune in. I got another comment here from Roland. At least my flash gun runs on AA batteries and not gunpowder. That's hilarious. Very non-intrusive, right? The gunpowder just blinding everyone and.
Wait, is that what they used?
I think so. I don't think it was electricity back then. I don't actually know. Please let us know. Is that a real thing?
I don't know. Is that a real thing? Am I too young for that comment? I don't know. What else have we got here? The negative was what created the subject of photography. Okay,
so I think it's two comments. So.
So those are the two people that people were guessing they worked together.
Oh.
So someone who created the first photograph in 27 worked with Louis de Guerra, that one, to create the camera. They teamed up. They did a collab. Wow.
Pretty cool. We should do a history on cameras.
The entire history of
I think I have a lot to learn.
Me too. And do you know what? That's the best thing about this. Because
we learn a lot.
I learn a lot.
Yeah.
It sticks in my head. Talking about things.
It sticks. Sure. We try to do information and entertainment.
Look at this comment. Film will never be back.
I beg to differ.
Do you mean film will never be back?
Because it never left? I think that's what you meant, right?
That's totally what you mean, right?
Don't let Con see that comment.
Yeah, hopefully Con's not tuned in.
Back in 1980, I was shooting a wedding on a 6x6 5-row, a wedding. 5 rows a wedding. Wow, 6x6. So that's what, 12 photos each row. So there's not a lot of photos. You had to be really good at your job.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think there was a brief period between film and digital where the photographer switched over to digital, but like the structure of the day and the photo styles and like how precious each shot was still carried over, even though you could be way more, you could take way more photos. I think that it's still carried over, and that's why you have this age of like loads of clinical, well-posed photos at the start of the digital age, because that has got carried over, and then eventually people were like, oh, actually, we can try all this different stuff.
Can do this different, yeah.
Yeah.
Got another comment from Nick Harrison. Film is great to experience for younger photographers who have never experienced it. I spent decades using film, happy to progress greater quality. That is absolutely right as well. I think a lot of it is novelty. Kids are born with like iPhones in their pockets these days. So having a film camera is something completely different to what they're used to. So I completely get. I think if I had grown up on film, maybe I wouldn't be shooting film as well. I caught a bit of it. Obviously, I was too young to have a camera back then. But yeah, I completely get that side of the digital versus film debate. I
think for me, it's almost like I learned from DSLR as my first one. I did a camera course. I learned DSLR. Then obviously mirrorless and video and all of that. But coming back to learning film photography, it's really helped me understand like how to expose photos properly.
Yeah.
Like you have to think about what, you can't just take a photo and be like, oh, that's overexposed.
Yeah.
You actually have to really think about it in your head, and I think that's really helped me think about it quickly as well. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
think that's
Yeah.
probably.
Don't have to spray and pray and not worry about. Yeah. Got another Rollins in a row today. This is the term I love. It's all fun and games until Bridezilla turns up.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, the term Bridezilla is widely known between, wedding photographers. Is it the term to describe to, bad experiences with not very nice brides? I guess it could be grooms as well.
Yeah,
not just the guys, but a groom.
I've had a groomzilla.
You've had a groomzilla?
Yeah. He did not want to take photos.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some crazy stories out there. Actually, there's this photographer on YouTube that I used to love watching her videos, but she did mostly fashion, but she did a lot of weddings as well. And she had the craziest stories of like bridezillas and just horrible experiences. Which one of the things about wedding photography as well, that it just sounds super stressful.
It's so stressful. Like,
yeah, for the reasons we mentioned earlier, not being able to just redo the day, and if things go wrong, like I wouldn't be happy if a wedding photographer messed up my wedding. So yeah, it's high stakes, high pressure. But yeah, bridezilla is a very funny term. Should we read that one? Pet peeve. One card slot isn't professional. Meanwhile, film shooters covered weddings for 100 years with one roll and strong belief in the lab. That's the other thing.
That is so true.
You had to trust your lab if you weren't developing your stuff yourself. So, yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know, man.
I've seen it. You've probably seen it as well. It was viral. It was someone that shot a wedding abroad on film, and they had like a bag full of all of these rolls of film, and they go back to the airport and they were like, please hand check these, do not put them through the scanners. And they put them through the scanners and spoiled the whole wedding.
You're joking.
That is
How do you
horrible.
explain that to the... It's a risk. It's a risk, yeah.
You'd have to get them developed in the country.
Yeah.
Wedding, probably.
Also, use multiple cameras because you actually don't know, if the camera is exposing it properly. Yeah,
To be fair,
that's
you
scary.
do make a really good point, because I was about to talk about the importance of having dual card slots. Because I've had, luckily it wasn't at a wedding, but I've had a SD card corrupt on me. So since then, I would never go to a wedding just with one card slot. But yeah, it's so true. Shooting on film, you just have to trust it.
That's right. Yeah.
But I think maybe, I don't know, would you be more understanding if there's no other option? Like now, you'd like if
I'd be less I think you have more.
you'd be less forgiving if a photographer showed up to your
100%.
wedding and then shot it and then lost everything. They said, oh, it's because the SD card corrupted, but there's actually alternatives.
Yeah.
Does that stop that from happening now? I don't know.
I think so. I think a good wedding photographer should have 2 cameras at least, maybe 3.
Exactly.
Shoot back up some things and.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. What else? There he is, drunk wedding photographer. Just the man I was talking about. It's one of my favorite episodes, guys. Go back and watch the interview that Con did. But
I'm probably the only photographer who uses an F5 to photograph daylight weddings.
D700 reception.
Yeah. I don't think I could. I'd be too scared to do the reception. Maybe on film. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe like the flash, and I like to do the wedding cake photos where it's like loads of flash. This is when I do use flash actually. When they're cutting the cake and it's all like.
It's a direct flash. Just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it will be like what is this style where it's all like flash and they're like cutting the cake and it's like almost like not like paparazzi, but like, do you know what I'm saying? Like.
I think I can see it in my head, but I don't know what the style is called.
I don't even know what it's called. Like where it's not posed at all, and it looks like they're having fun, and they'll be like, and then they'll be like,
it's candids, I guess.
Yeah, I guess like candids, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the style is called, but that's what I do. Is I like that.
I can visualize it.
But yeah, so the D700 for receptions.
D700, you get film like colors, which is quite cool. So yeah, you can kind of match that with the film in a way.
I was a shot wedding back in.
A lot of wedding photographers here in the
Yeah,
comments
hi
today. Really,
guys.
really interesting. I have never shot a wedding.
But you so should.
I have a wedding in July. It's my best friend's wedding, and I'm definitely taking. I don't care. I'm taking my cameras.
You're gonna be that guest.
I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy with a Mamiya 7.
The wedding photographer was actually like, who's this guy?
Who are you, bro? He only has a job because I'm the best fan, right? But no, I definitely want to take a Super 8 as well. I just need to find one.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should definitely rent one.
Yeah.
Definitely take one. If I was the wedding photographer, I'd be like, that's so cool.
Do you think so?
Yeah. You should definitely take one.
How do you guys feel about having, usually the an uncle or someone with
There's always someone with a camera. And they always come over and they're like, what camera you got?
I can just see them as well, like the photographer being in the back of the aisle and the couple walking down and the guy's just like
moves into the frame. Yeah.
I've seen so many photos like that. It's
yeah,
I can't help it, right?
There's actually always one. And if they don't have the camera, there's still always a photographer that will come over and chat to you, which I actually love.
Yeah,
I do
that's
like
cool.
that.
That's cool.
Have a little, especially if I'm by myself there, the reception, then there's always someone else that's a photographer and they'll come over and they'll be like, what camera have you got? So I really like that too. What is his comment say? We shot weddings back in 1979.
To 1980, 6x6, 120 and 220 film backs. It was copied with a normal B200 flash, pretty much shot at f8, 500 of a second.
On Kodak film.
Kodak VPS film. I guess, yeah, with flash, you can have a certain setting, certain aperture, and everything's going to be, in focus and lit.
I've just seen this. Yes, that's exactly it. The disposable camera look.
Ah, see.
Yeah. It's literally a disposable camera look. I usually think of it's always like party, indoors, flash.
Yeah.
So yeah, totally. The disposable camera look is exactly
That's what it's called.
Try to avoid the Hello Magazine look.
What's that look? I think Hello Magazine is one of those pop magazines and...
Yeah, but what does he mean by...
Can you elaborate, please, Roland? We'd love to know.
As for flash, I use the SB400.
SB400, yeah, cool.
Yeah, that is actually, that's good. It's small, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty sure it's quite tiny.
Yeah, that would be really good. Oh, amazing. Right.
Where were we?
Next up, we were... Oh, also, this is what I wanted to touch on as well.
Yep.
More recently, it's not just photographers anymore at weddings. We now have an opponent, the wedding videographers.
Oh, no. Dun, dun, dun.
I've actually only had good experiences because I've done both photography and videography.
Yeah.
And I've always had really nice experiences. And I've worked with some of the same, as a videographer, I've worked with some of the same photographers on different weddings.
Oh, cool.
So, and we get to know each other.
Their workflow.
Yeah. So, I've only had good experiences. The one thing, though, sometimes the photographers like to take off the couple without telling the videographers.
Not cool, guys. Not cool. Communication is key.
Still eating my dinner and I'm like, where's the couple? No!
Put a little air tag on the groom or...
Literally.
He's on the move.
He's on the move. Yeah. So that's the only thing. But yeah, a lot of people, since videographers have come about, there's a feud there. Because
feud.
Because both people want to get the shots that they want to get.
Yeah.
And for example, if I've done videography, I'll have a drone and I want to get a nice drone shot. But that means that the whole area needs to be clear. And sometimes the photographers will be trying to get a photo and they'll run into the frame of the drone.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
And because they don't realise, and I tell them, but obviously if they see a nice shot, they're just going to run over and get the shot because they're trying to do what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
So I think it's all about communication.
Yeah. Get a long lens.
Yeah. Get a long lens, okay? But yeah, that's another common view. But yeah, with videography, I mean, my mum had her wedding filmed, but it was literally like a 6-hour long camcorder.
Right. Yeah, static on a tripod.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Whereas now, there's all sorts. You have documentary style.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favourite videography style. It's not the most common. I've only ever done it once, but it's my favourite to do. The most common one is like a music video / feature film.
That's pretty cool.
So it's kind of just like to music, and you have like the vows over the slow motion videos. That's the most common.
Yeah.
And then more recently, you've had like the mockumentary style wedding videos.
Mockumentary.
So almost
I don't think
like
I've seen these before.
it's almost like The Office. If you've seen the Office US or The Office UK, where it's like a fake documentary and people film weddings like that, and they have like the talking heads of like the guests. So like the father of the bride will like make funny. Like, it'll be like, oh, I'm not a fan of this guy, like things like that, and they'll have like little talking heads, and yeah, they edit all together, like kind of make the day look really awkward.
Yeah.
So like if they know,
You gotta have the right couple for that, and
exactly.
right.
That's why it's not as common, but
yeah.
you have like people doing the speech, and you have like someone doing the speech, and the camera will like pan to the audience's reactions, like things like that.
Oh, that's crazy! I never knew that was a thing.
So yeah, that's another style of wedding. But yeah, I was gonna say gear. Now we've got a lot of photographers in the
house.
So, what do you, if you're still shooting weddings, what do you use now? Because there's obviously a lot of to choose from nowadays.
More than ever, I suppose.
Yeah.
You have the mirrorless cameras, which can be completely silent, which is great. You get things like subject tracking, and they also do great video. So if you can offer a package that offer photos and video at the same time, you can make bank with this. DSLRs, of course, still super popular, and a lot of film photographers by the looks of it in the comments. But what would you?
I was gonna ask you first.
You're gonna ask me? Oh,
because you take a lot of different stuff to me. Because I think if you were to do, you'd do film, right?
If I was comfortable after a few weddings, if I was gonna do my first wedding tomorrow, what would I grab?
Yeah.
I'd grab a Z9, a Z8, and 3 lenses maybe. 14 to 24, 24 to 70, 70 to 200, just to have all that covered.
Yeah, that's actually perfect.
As many CF Express cards as I can take, and just hope for the best. But if I was good at it, if I was to shoot on film, I'd love to do medium format. Maybe I take my Mamiya 7. It's a big camera, but it's still light compared to RB. The image quality that you get out of it, it's incredible as well. For portraits, maybe I take a 35mm camera, and lenses like I have an 85 f1.4. Could do great portraits with that. Great for low light as well. So maybe a mixture of those two. But yeah, if I was to do one tomorrow, Z8, Z9, and
that's good.
That's my answer. That's my answer for like any. What would you take? Yeah. But how about you, Chloe?
Well, I've written down my list of essentials. But I always used to take my crop frame camera with my 18 to 50, which is basically like a 24 to 70. I've never taken anything wider than that. Probably be nice to have like a 14 to 24. Okay. So maybe I would take that now. I've always hired a full frame camera as well. So I'd probably take a Z63 or Z8.
Why the Z63? And
just the size and like the weight, because I would wear them 2 cameras in a harness. And even having my crop, that's tiny. That is what doesn't weigh anything. But it really gets really heavy at some point. So I guess I'd have to see which one. But the Z60 or the Z8. 70 to 200, I always hire one of those as well. Yeah. To take. And then something like, I've never actually taken one of these, but I just wrote it down because this is what I would take now if I was to do one again. Either the 40mm Voigtlander 1.2. Yeah,
great choice.
Yeah. Yeah. Or the 85mm 1.2. Be nice for like portraits and detail shots and things like that.
Character lenses as well, isn't it? Especially the Voigtlander, I think.
Yeah. And I think I'd love to take a film camera next time as well. I think it would be the sort of thing where I wouldn't offer it as part of the package, but I would just
a little extra.
Do it extra. Yeah. Like to trial it myself. So then I can offer it in the future, and then also just if they come out nice, then they've got extra nice
That's cool.
I would, but I wouldn't offer it to begin with. So if I was to take my own camera, that would be the F501.
F5 501 over the F6.
No, I've put here that I would take the F6, like if I could. 3 to 4 spare batteries and the charger.
Spare batteries, good. Yeah.
My flash and diffuser, and also like soft boxes if I'm doing that type of photography.
Very important on Chloe's list as well. Highlighted snacks.
You have to bring snacks. I mean, you should get fed, but if you get a little package, or if the food is delayed, or like I think when I was vegetarian, they gave me like the chicken roast dinner, and then I was like, I'm vegetarian, and then I had to wait a while. So I think snacks is essential. Also, like your notes, schedule, shot list.
Good.
I always bring my laptop and my portable SSD. I'm so paranoid about like cards corrupting.
That'd be my biggest fear, I think.
So I always back it up before I even leave the venue at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Always do that. Tripod. I don't tend to use a tripod, but it's always nice to have it in my car. Mm-hmm. Maybe I won't bring it into the venue, but it's just in my car.
Okay.
My harness and.
Have you ever done location scouting before the weddings, or?
Yeah. I think my first ever wedding, I was so worried about it. I literally went like a few weeks before to like check out the venue, plan out all the angles.
That's good. I think that's a great thing to do as well.
I've got like, videos of me like pretending to walk down the aisle. Like all sorts.
That's great. Did you feel prepared on the day?
Yeah. I don't know, maybe over prepared. I was still at uni and I was using all like borrowed equipment from kit hire. Honestly, like the amount of stuff I've done, I don't know if I've told you this, but I didn't even know how much to charge for the wedding. The first one, obviously, I didn't do it for much, but eventually I didn't know how much to charge. So I went to a wedding photography fair and pretended to be engaged. And I was like, I went up to like the videographers and I was like, they were like, when's your big day? I was like, oh,
that's hilarious.
July.
I feel like photographers of all genres, of all styles, they can be a bit secretive with like gear. Yeah, gatekeeping, that's the word for it. Secretive with prices and gear, which I've never really understood. But I can see that happening.
I had to investigate to see how much that was a good little one. But yeah, that's pretty much like what I would take.
I think that checks out. Batteries, memory cards, harness. I didn't even think about harness. Goes to show how much I know about wedding photography. But
More comments.
We do. I think this is a reply to the Hello magazine look overflashed.
Yeah,
I can see that. Yeah.
That's probably
Let's see. Gary says, late to the party, but really enjoying the conversation. Shot my first wedding in November 24 and shot one last July. It's really difficult and stressful thing to do, but wow, what a busting experience. It is nice. Yeah. And you get to experience, someone's big day as well.
It's actually really nice. And especially even like hearing all the speeches and things, like you just get a little insight into these lives and it's so nice to like, I don't know, I do really enjoy the day. And the food.
I mean, wedding food is usually great.
Honestly, it's so good.
Got a comment from Ted Fellows. Becky's mum sold me my D700. Still have the receipt with her signature on it. Like Becky, she was lovely. That's Tabitha. I never worked with Tabitha, but yeah, she has been in the shop very many times. She was the one that introduced, the coffee runs and things like that. So we have a lot to thank for her.
We have so much to thank.
Great lady. Let's see. Rock on, man. Someone asked the drunk wedding photographer, have you ever lost a roll from a wedding?
Has he replied?
I think so. Videographers. Let's see if he replied to the comment. Knock on wood, no. But I once by accident used the same roll twice, and of course, she was one Emma Roberts.
No.
What?
That's crazy. Oh no.
Just say it was a creative choice. Double exposure.
That is crazy.
Oh man, that's crazy. But also the fact that Emma Roberts was there. Wow. Pretty cool.
How did that happen? Would you because the roll goes all the way back in, doesn't it?
I guess you can. So especially some Nikon film cameras, you can have a setting where the leader is sticking out, so it's kind of easier to to do that later. But oh man,
That is not.
that's not a bad record though. He's
what?
been doing this for a while, so knock on wood.
Yeah.
So Roland, yeah, guys, let us know what kit you would take
Yeah.
to a wedding. So if you had to pick 2 cameras and 3 lenses, what would they be? We'd love to know. Anyone remember Hammerhead flash with remote sensor like the National PE 2560? I think there's one of those like massive flashes. We have one downstairs. It's not for sale, but it's a great display piece because it's just ridiculous. It's so big. But yeah, let's see.
I was.
Do it.
Oh no, come on.
We have a comment from Do it, Chloe. I recommend you take an F75 or F80 to start, not the F6.
Okay, note
There you
taken.
go.
We got an F80.
It's got a sticky back, I think. But
Maybe a good little start.
using the RB67 once and got accused by a guest of using antique equipment. They clearly didn't know. I take offense to that because I have the same camera. It's not even that old. It's like 80s.
Oh, I used to go to the rehearsals. Rehearsals don't really happen anymore.
Is that right?
Yeah, but I remember when a kid going to I think it was like my godfather's wedding rehearsal.
That's so funny because my best friend is getting married and I asked him about rehearsals. He looked at me like, "What are you talking about?" And I remember going to so many as a kid, but maybe it's because I was like one of the guys, one of the kids walking in, and
I always remember going to rehearsals and you'd have like the rehearsal ceremony. Everyone just be in their like casual clothes, and sometimes even do a whole rehearsal dinner.
A rehearsal dinner.
Yeah, I
wow,
don't
that's over the top.
dinner. But in TV shows like that were set in the like late 90s, they always have like wedding rehearsal dinners, and I always thought like that's crazy, a whole rehearsal.
My God.
Yeah, that would be really helpful if they did that because you
can plan it.
Plan it all out.
Yeah, that's true. But that's not very common these days. Just one quick one. The drunk wedding photographer said, best part of the wedding is free limited drinks. Really living up to the name.
Yeah, I have to turn those down.
My gosh, yeah. Would you ever drink on the job? I don't know.
I've definitely had a glass of wine before, but I usually drive to them, so I can't drink. And I definitely wouldn't drink if I didn't drive.
I drank in 2 jobs before, but they were both for carnival, so you kind of in theme.
Yeah, that helps the style of the
For sure.
the photos for sure.
Just a lot of camera shakes.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, go on. Keep reading the comments.
Someone has a question that's not related to weddings, but do you have any recommendations for plane spotting?
D500 DSLR, yeah, really fast autofocus. D850 as well. The cool thing with the D500 is that the lenses, if you use full frame lenses, if you have any of those, you'll be extra zoomed in, so get that extra reach. Yeah, that would be my rec.
To reduce expense, I shot a fellow photographer's wedding, and that is my dream. Like just handing over the card.
What's that?
I handed over all the rules. I shot a fellow photographer's wedding, so they helped each other. So they didn't need to edit photos. They just shot each other's wedding.
Oh, okay.
That's if I'm a second shooter. That's the best. You just there you go.
There you go.
Photos. But I do like going through the photos.
Yeah, I like editing as well, so I think I'd enjoy it.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of giving my photos like the raws. Yeah. And
I think honestly, after going through like 3,000, I definitely overshoot. Like yeah, everyone's gonna come for me about shooting that many photos, but I know I overshoot. If I'm shooting for someone else, I won't overshoot like that because again, I'll feel embarrassed handing it over. But for myself, especially if it's a wedding, I'm like panicking. I shoot a lot. But then going through all of that, trying to choose the right ones.
And sometimes like pictures are very close, but it's like slightly different, like hand position. You're like this one or that.
Honestly.
I think Nick's saying the to answer our question, 2Z8s, 24-70, 2.8 Plena. Plena would be a great lens for weddings. Yeah. And a 51.2. A D5 is fast enough and file is not too large. Autofocus is good. That's right. Yeah, D5 would be a good option as well. Great battery life.
Is he replying
I think so. That's for the plane photography. But yeah, got any weddings coming up?
No, I haven't got anything this summer.
Nothing.
No.
Wow.
I know. So I would love to do another one this summer.
As in shoot, or would you like to go to a wedding?
Oh, I don't think I've got either.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I would like to be a guest at a wedding again, but equally, I would also like to have another job.
Yeah.
In the summer would be nice.
I mean, wedding season is upon us, I guess. It's coming up.
Exactly.
Not far.
Hopefully I might get a little last minute one. I like doing videos as well. I've got one next year already planned, but not
next year.
Yeah, people book really, really fun.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. UK or
UK, yeah.
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 I can't wait to go to Portugal.
Yeah, an abroad wedding. Someone invite me to an abroad wedding this year.
Anyone getting married, leave a comment.
Please.
We'll bring our cameras.
Yeah.
How about that?
We'll be that guest.
But yeah, I guess there's a lot more to add to this, but
we've run
out of time.
There's actually so much to talk about.
We can do a part 2 on weddings, honestly.
Yeah.
Some horror stories of bridezillas, and have you seen that video of the photographer? He's kind of backing up. It's at a church, and he gets to the end of the venue, and there's a water fountain, and he just completely falls in, and all his cameras are getting like,
no,
yeah, horror story there.
That is not good.
And yeah,
I actually would be so embarrassed.
I'd be mortified. I don't think I could.
I've been like on a really muddy grass before, and I've been like, don't step over. But falling in a pond, God,
yeah.
But quickly before the ending, we're gonna have to reveal the
question from the beginning. So,
guys,
the question was, what was the most popular venue?
Most popular venue of the 2010s.
2010. So think Pinterest, and yeah, you have your answer.
If you shot weddings in that era, what was your most popular venue that you'd go to? I don't know if people will reply in time. You've got...
Maybe it's buffering, I don't know.
It might buffer. It might be like 2 minutes behind, but you have 10 seconds.
In the meantime, I'll just read this comment. John said, I usually take my Hasselblad X2D 35-100 lens and my Z9 with the 85 f1.2 and a flash or 3. You got it. I knew he would get it. This guy's a seasoned.
Sorry, do you want to answer this? What was the question? Yeah.
Just the gear you take. Hasselblad X2D. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah.
Right.
You got it. You want to Las Vegas?
Las Vegas.
I had a friend of a friend who did they basically eloped and they just went to Vegas. And
I did that too.
The photos were so cool. It's just them in and out and just like running around Vegas. Such so cool photos.
Do you reckon they just hire a photographer there? Just like elope and there's like...
I don't know.
Being the on-hand Vegas wedding photographer.
It's not a bad gig.
That is not a bad gig.
I mean, people do get married all the time when they're drunk in Vegas.
Exactly. And then you could just quickly... You have a wedding a day there.
But Las Vegas is sadly not the answer.
The answer is...
Barnes. You can probably see it in your head already.
Yeah, it was so popular.
I can see the little like lights, you know.
Yeah, the fairy lights.
The
fairy lights everywhere. It was like rustic.
Yeah.
It was like rustic weddings. It was like sepia sort of like editing style.
Oh my gosh, editing styles for the sepia. Oh man, I can see it like so vividly.
Yeah.
That's so jokes.
You can get married in Taco Bell in Las Vegas. Now those would be some cool photos. Those would be the disposable flash photography style photos that I would like.
I wonder if you get a supply of free Taco Bell for the rest of your life.
No, definitely. What's it? Lily Allen and I forget his name now. And when they got married, they had McDonald's and they had all like that. That's those style photos. It kind of looked like a McDonald's ad. It was like all these people sat on the table. But,
not my cup of tea, but
so again, it's
different styles.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's loads more to say, but that will probably...
We'll save it for part 2. That was enjoyable.
It was.
Yeah.
It was good.
Maybe by next time I would have shot a wedding. Yeah. I'll let you know how it goes. Challenge. Yeah. This is the new challenge, guys. You have to crash a wedding, take some photos, and send us to Info at Grace.
Yes.
Do not blame us afterwards if you get arrested. But yeah.
But yeah. Also, do not forget to actually submit some wildlife photography if you have shot anything.
That's right.
For our wildlife photography challenge at the end of the month. We've had some amazing submissions, so don't forget to email those to media@graysofwestminster.co.uk. The email is in the description below. There's also a Nikon sale on right now. Ends on the 30th of March. So
Instant save.
Yeah, instant save. So you can save, I think it's over £1,000 on some of the items.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
Definitely check out our website. The link to it is in the description box below. We're also offering an additional 10% on part exchanges at the moment. So if you want a part exchange for some new equipment, perhaps anything in the sale, you can bring us your old gear in and we'll give you an additional 10% of what we'd normally offer. What else have we got? Is that pretty much it?
I think that's about it.
Yeah. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Tune in next Friday. We'll be here same time. But thanks everyone for watching. And
yeah,
it
was a pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Have a lovely weekend.
Have a lovely weekend.
We'll see you in the next one.